think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Then a neurovirus. Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Brought some dreads, maybe don't.
As I wake up feeling unwell due to the previous night's neural connection with the woman from our rescue mission, I appreciate Jackie's concern and offer to take me to a doctor.
If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
My mind is preoccupied with the unexpected call from Regina Jones, who wishes to act as my fixer. This development brings a mix of intrigue and uncertainty, and I contemplate the potential implications. On one hand, having a dedicated fixer like Regina could prove immensely beneficial. Fixers often possess valuable connections, information, and access to lucrative contracts, providing us with a steady stream of jobs and opportunities within Night City. Their guidance and support could greatly enhance our prospects and aid us in achieving our goal. On the other hand, accepting Regina as my fixer might introduce a level of dependency and potential entanglements.
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping.
Meeting Coach Fred, the boxing instructor in my apartment complex, is a pleasant surprise. His offer to test out a new boxing bot immediately catches my interest, as it presents an opportunity to both learn more about the technology and release some built-up stress. I express my appreciation for his offer and inquire about the boxing bot. I would choose to spar with the boxing bot to release stress.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Engaging in physical activity can be a great way to channel and relieve built-up tension. Sparring with the boxing bot allows me to both test my skills and let off some steam, providing a productive outlet for my stress and potentially enhancing my boxing abilities in the process. Yesterday's intense rescue mission still lingers in my memory, and the adrenaline rush from the successful operation fuels my determination. But today is different. I feel sick from jacking into that unconscious woman, and it serves as a stark reminder of the risks and consequences that come with my chosen path. Doubts creep in as I wonder about the potential long-term effects of these intense cybernetic connections. Will my health suffer? Will I be able to continue doing what I do?
Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
I would choose to refuse Fred's offer to act as my agent for underground bare-knuckle boxing. While the prospect of entering the world of underground fighting may hold a certain appeal and financial potential, I must consider the risks and consequences associated with such an endeavor. Bare-knuckle boxing often involves a higher level of physical danger and lacks the regulatory measures and safety precautions found in sanctioned boxing matches.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, as your agent. You get the rest.
Oh, I get it. Want to get rich off my blood, sweat, and tears.
Hey, you gotta make a buck somehow, right? At least I'm giving it to you straight. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Participating in underground fights could expose me to serious injuries, legal issues, and potentially compromising situations that may compromise my well-being and reputation. Furthermore, I value integrity and fair competition. Engaging in underground fights may conflict with my personal ethics and the principles I hold dear. I believe in pursuing my ambitions in a manner that aligns with the rules and regulations set forth in the sports world.
The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri.
So, what we didn't talk about yesterday.
Woman of the hour. Jeez, it took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Given my street kid sense and the feeling that Dex may not be reliable, I would choose to question Jackie about the job he heard from the fixer. It's important to gather more information and understand the potential risks and implications associated with the job before making a decision.
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with a nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. A lot of bodies lying in the streets by the time the shooting stopped. And Dex got lucky, though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled. Took a while, but he's made one hell of a comeback.
I value my own safety and the success of our missions, and I want to ensure that any job we take on aligns with those priorities. By discussing the details with Jackie, we can evaluate the risks and rewards, weigh the potential consequences, and determine whether it's worth pursuing the job offered by Dex or if it's wiser to seek alternative opportunities that may be more reliable and aligned with our goals.
The guy's up to his elbows in blood, Jack. You want to shake his hand. Work with him.
It's the biz, V. Everyone's got blood on their hands. You deal with it. You move on.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
Given that Dex claims to be legit and assures us that the job is a good one, I would choose to express some doubt and further investigate before making a final decision. It's essential to exercise caution, particularly when it comes to taking on potentially risky or high-stakes jobs.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit, hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-off with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First stop. Ripperdoc. Anchica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
The realization that I don't have any money weighs heavily on my mind. It's an unfortunate situation to be in, especially when seeking medical assistance or cybernetic upgrades. Financial constraints can be a significant obstacle, and I can't help but feel a sense of frustration and worry about how to handle this situation. On top of that, I'm aware that Jackie has a date with Misty, and I don't want to impose or hinder his plans. It's important to me that Jackie has the opportunity to enjoy his personal life and cultivate his own relationships. I feel a mix of guilt and responsibility for potentially interfering with his plans due to our shared predicament.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, Kit. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Trusting my intuition is crucial in navigating the treacherous world of Night City. Given that I am at the doctor's office and seeking medical assistance, I would prioritize discussing my symptoms and seeking appropriate medical advice and treatment. My health and well-being should take precedence in this situation. Therefore, I would choose to talk to the doctor about my symptoms and provide them with any necessary information to aid in their assessment and diagnosis.
But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
However unfortunate, I do not have the money required and will be forced to pay him later.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kuroshi optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
The idea of these cybernetic enhancements holds both excitement and uncertainty.
Now check in.
On one hand, I recognize the potential benefits these upgrades can offer. A cybernetic hand could enhance my physical capabilities, providing increased strength and precision. It opens up possibilities for specialized interactions and skills that were previously beyond my reach. Similarly, a new visual model for my eye could grant me enhanced perception, allowing me to see the world in a whole new light.
Just remember,
The prospect of these advancements is undeniably intriguing. However, I also have reservations. I ponder the extent to which these enhancements will integrate seamlessly with my body and mind. Will they feel natural or alien? Will there be any unforeseen side effects or adjustments required? These thoughts reflect a cautious mindset, aware of the potential risks that come with such significant modifications to my physical form.
Arm of yours right here.
Yet, in the end, I trust in the skills and expertise of the ripperdoc Vic. I've chosen to undergo these enhancements for a reason. I remind myself of the possibilities that lie ahead and the potential advantages they can bring to my abilities and experiences.
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know. Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. The scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. Ran a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride for you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyberpsycho attacks in this city is on the rise. Now, that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be
Given the urgent call from Fixer Regina about cyberpsychos that need to be stopped and brought in for treatment, I would choose to prioritize the safety of the city and its inhabitants over my meeting with Dex. Dealing with cyberpsychos poses a significant threat to the community, and as a responsible individual in Night City, it's important to address this pressing issue promptly. Cyberpsychos can cause harm to themselves and others, and their actions can potentially escalate into larger-scale incidents if left unchecked. By choosing to go after the cyberpsychos, I can contribute to maintaining the security and well-being of the city, potentially saving lives and preventing further chaos. While the meeting with Dex may hold its own set of opportunities, addressing the immediate threat posed by cyberpsychos aligns with my values of protecting the innocent and upholding the safety of Night City. Additionally, by assisting Fixer Regina in this crucial matter, I may also gain valuable contacts and establish a reputation for being a reliable and responsible individual within the city's underground network. Thus, I would set aside the meeting with Dex for now, and focus my efforts on apprehending the cyberpsychos, working alongside Fixer Regina and any additional resources or support she can provide. Prioritizing the well-being of the city and its inhabitants will not only contribute to a safer Night City, but may also open doors to future opportunities and establish my credibility within the Fixer community.